All right, first and foremost, I give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakakadash, double on the apostle, editor, GMS, and salutation to your brother, push your word with truth, truth sincere in the four corners. I'm brother Ties one from GMS Mississippi Camp. The quick lesson tonight, this video I got from YouTube from one of the brothers out of Yasher Allah. Hey, in this video, basically goes into who created, created the gingers, and another one about some of these damn Edomites did. I don't know really the word of it, but it's showing the two Edomites that they be pushing them the gingers situation on kids. I mean, this is the whole plan. It's to attack the kids, man. From day one, you go after the kids because kids are more pressure. They are easy to influence. So you go after the kids, man. And these guys are sick Edomites, man. Fucking pitties. And the shit they gonna say, where the lady gonna talk about them. Hey, this is some awful foul shit. How did people really get down, man? And we talking about Esau. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about nobody else but Esau. This is a nigga that in control. This is a nigga that running everything. Alright? He the one doing the experiments on everybody. He got the power. Why? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And who's the wicked? Esau. He control every goddamn thing around here, man. Alright? I'm gonna play this video. Is he gonna play?
Matt, I want to show this to you. You're a parent, right? Okay? It's perfectly normal for 10 years and up. Here's just one page I want you to see here.
For 10 and up, huh?
It's unspeakable what these people have done to our children.
When did that start? When was it decided that we need to start teaching kids about this stuff at such a young age?
So I'll answer that with one word: Kinsey. Kinsey was a social reformer. He wanted to rid society of Judeo-Christian values when it came to sexuality. And he worked very hard to do that, and I would say
he believed that true happiness is found in a life of perverse sexual experimentation, no matter the age.
What came out is that his research was fraudulent.
Kinsey based his fraudulent conclusions on data he collected from convicted sex offenders and child molesters. His research was conducted in prisons, not everyday America. He also performed horrific sexual experiments on children, some under the age of 1. His most influential book, Sexual Behavior in the Human Male, contains an infamous chart called Table 34, which documents the orgasms of very young kids, including babies as young as 5 months old. But instead of suffering the consequences for his heinous actions, he was and still is celebrated by academia and Hollywood. His ideas form the foundation for sexual education in public schools today. How do we get from this to you can choose your own gender?
Okay, well now we have another very important character, and his name was John Money.
John Money was a psychologist and professor at Johns Hopkins University. Gender ideology was his brainchild. In fact, he coined the terms gender identity and gender roles. And according to Money, babies are gender neutral at birth, and ultimately environment determines whether a person is a man or a woman.
Money was telling the world about his theory that a boy could be raised as a girl and do just fine, and vice versa. And
so Money tried out his theory on 2 young twin boys, the Reimer twins.
When the twins were 8 months old and they went to be circumcised, the first twin, whose name was Bruce, something went wrong with the machinery and his penis was burnt off. They stopped and didn't do a second circumcision on the other twin, as you might imagine. And the parents, of course, didn't know what to do. How are they going to raise this child?
John Money convinced Bruce's parents to transition him into a girl. Money also conducted sexually abusive experiments on the twins throughout their childhood, including forcing them to simulate sex acts on each other.
He reported up to the age of 10 that this was a complete success. Well, wasn't true.
The results were a disaster. Bruce could never fully accept his female identity. Eventually, his parents told him the truth, and he chose to transition back to a boy, taking the name David. As an adult, David spoke out about the abuse and the damage done to him by John Money.
The girls would do their things with their Barbies and things like that, and that wouldn't interest me. And things such as trucks and building forts and getting to the odd fist fight and climbing trees—that's the kind of stuff that I like, but it was unacceptable. So I'd never.
As a girl.
As a girl, I had no place to fit in.
The trauma that he and his brother and his entire family went through left deep scars. His brother died of an overdose when he was 38, and then David committed suicide.
There was never a retraction or an apology from John Money. Instead, his ideas were adopted by mainstream psychology, and they form the basis of gender ideology today. Why don't more people know about John Money and Alfred Kinsey?
Evidently, there are forces that don't want this information out.
There you go, man. This dude don't give a fuck about nobody, man. Them two twins, they both killed it. One killed themselves and one. Yeah, hell, they both killed themselves. The overdose, I guess. Hell. I mean, damn. One got his fucking penis burnt off because they did the damn circumcision wrong. Changed the boy into a girl. Tried to. That didn't happen. I mean, this dude ain't right, man. Alright? This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul is which is lifted up. So it's like, behold, his soul is which is lifted up. It's not a right in him, but the just shall live by faith. Esau's soul is not right, man. The way he move, what he thinks, the shit he do, it's not right, man. You trying to push this shit on these kids, man. That ain't right. How the nigga running the world is not right, man. How you think how the people should live their life is not right. Because he think you should live the way you want to live. No, you can't live the way you want to live. Alright? Because you feel you can do the fuck you want to do and everything's okay. One of them guys was talking about some little babies, orgasm. Little bitty kids. Had them kids playing with each other. Come on, man. And this dude got out, and Esau got all the fucking money. But the money, and they got the money to try to change the situation, but they don't. Alright? They got the money, they use the money for wickedness, man. But that's him. The earth is giving a hand to the wicked. And like she said, the powers that be, the people don't know about them called the powers that be. Power don't want everybody to know about these two guys. But I ran across the video from one of the brothers, the Waterford brother, for putting the video out. Alright? And we know about it, but the world don't know about these two guys. They're pushing this madness. They're doing that type of shit. His soul, Esau's soul just ain't right, man. He's all about death. He always thinking he could up one on the Lord. He always think he can do it better, saying the Lord done everything wrong. All right, damn pedophile, man. All right, this is Psalms. Let's see, Psalms. Psalms 52. Just eat to the fullest, man. Psalm 52:1. Why boastest thyself in mischief, O mighty man? O goodness of the power endure for continuing. Thy tongue delivered decide mischief, like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. That you know how Esau, that's a trick. He come out when he come out, born speaking lies. That's all a nigga do is tell lies. Alright. That dude, his mouth is full of deceit, man. He tell you one thing, but he'll do another damn thing. Alright? Verse 3. That's love of evil more than good. And Esau love evil, man. That's why you call a nigga can't get right. And that scripture said about he custom do evil. Let me get that. To do evil. You can't do good to do evil. I think it's in like let me try to find it. So like brothers. What did they custom do evil? Snuggle. Slaughter, brother. I'm trying to find this. All right, I got it. This is Jeremiah 3:13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Like the script said, this dude he loved doing evil shit. Dr. Evil. There's no good in this dude, man. Alright? Read it again. That's love of evil more than good. And lying rather than speaking righteous. He come out the room speaking. He come out the room telling lies. Alright? That love is devised words or deceitful tongues. Verse 5. The Most High shall likewise destroy thee forever, and shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling places, to root thee out of the land of the living. Verse 6. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh. Verse 7. Lo, this is the man that made not the Most High strength, but trust in his abundance of his riches, and strengthen himself in wickedness. This is what the dude do. He got all the money in the world, but he want to fucking do wicked or do evil with the money he got. Still doing good. Pushing them different type of agenda on people. Trying to change people. Sex. I mean, this the guy though. This Big E. The mad scientist. That's all he is. He's a mad scientist, man. And best this is just it, man. The dude just ain't right. And he would never be right, man. Cause it's just in him to be that way. And with that, y'all brothers and sisters, stay strong. We almost on. Y'all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Bakakadash, double unto Apostle Editors of GMS, and salutations to your brother, push word with truth, sincerity. Shalom.